Welcome back, folks. My name's Anthony Valentine, the Camper Nerd. You can find me on campernerd.com, or if you like and subscribe to this video channel, you'll be seeing many more camper vans. I've got quite a few in the pipeline, so plenty more for October, November and December coming up. This particular one I'll be selling via an eBay auction, so it'll be on sale with no reserve. Right, okay, let's get straight into it. So this particular one is a 1996 Autosleeper Executive. And wait for it, it's only done the minuscule mile of 36,000 miles. Yes, I'll repeat that number, 36,000 miles, all backed up by the VOSA government website. Feel free to check the MOT history and mileage. November 586, Lima Yankee Juliet. I always recommend that. If you're buying a camper van, motor vehicle, it's free information, it's for the public to use, and you can check out the MOT history if it's got any corrosion issues. You can also check out the mileage, and everything should stack up. As you know, with me, I always enlighten you to all the good parts, any issues that we need to address. So let's keep it fair and honest for everybody. As I say, the information is all there for free information. Just on tune, the factory next door has started to be working. I've come in early to do a bit of filming. Never mind. November 586, Lima Yankee Juliet. Yeah, this was only MOT'd 1 month ago, straight through the MOT. Well, I say that, the last lady, she took it for MOT before it went to the last dealership where I got it, and all it wanted was new wiper blades. So a new pair of wiper blades were fitted. It's now got, well, we're 11 months MOT, not a single advisory. Testament to Autosleeper and its past history. The paperwork is a bit thin on the ground, so we've got a couple of MOTs, we've got a couple of service bills, we've got a service book. It's only been stamped 6 times. So I have actually just had a full service carried out on it. There's actually a sticker under the bonnet, I'll show you that shortly. It's a bit faded, so I can't work out whether when the timing belt was changed. I can't work out whether it's a 3 or a 2. So in other words, the timing belt was changed at 25,000 or 35,000. It's on 36 now. I would suggest it was, because it's faded, it was done at 25,000. Maybe recommendation on the time, but as always, I'm going to be including a full warranty with this. So I'm happy to deliver this anywhere in the United Kingdom, free of charge. All I ask is a voluntary contribution of £100 for my fuel and train ticket back. As I say, I'm happy to put my name to it, so I'm going to be including on the sale price of this 3 months total warranty and 6 months on the engine and gearbox. If the only question mark is the timing belt on the H, so if you wish, I can get you a trade price to change the timing belt. I'll subsidise that. If you go into a workshop, you're looking at £300 to £400. I can get this changed for £250. So add £250 on the sale price if you want me to get the timing belt changed for total peace of mind. But I think it's been done at 25,000 miles, 11,000 miles ago, and it's fine. I'm still happy to warrant this and give you 6 months warranty on the engine and gearbox. Okay, let's get straight into it. So this is the Executive Peugeot 2.5 turbo diesel, and it does pull well. I completed nearly 200 miles bringing this back from the dealership, and you can feel the turbo cut in. 5-speed, the clutch is operational, no crunches, everything's as it should be. Very nicely presented. The famous monocoque body. I've talked about this body for years. It's becoming a classic now. One-piece fiberglass. So no leaks, folks. Just the only thing that in theory could leak would be a window seal or a chimney stack. This has been checked out. Last week, when it arrived, the next day, the habitation guy came to do a service on another vehicle. I said, check over this. He went in it. He said, everything's working except the water is not working on gas. So he's fitted a new burner, and the gas hose and regulator in this cupboard, if the camera can come round, has been replaced. So it's now got a new certificate and a new habitation certificate. So we've changed the gas hose, we've changed the regulator. It's currently on a 7 kilogram propane Cala gas bottle. So the bodywork is fantastic for the age. And just lock that up. The only thing I can be extra critical We just give it a wash and a light polish on this. There's no rust, everything's brilliant. In fact, you can look at the MOT history. It's only ever failed or advised on silly little things like a bush or a wiper blade. The only thing I can criticise, this is a little bit dull just here for some reason, not on the bodywork here, just on the fiberglass part. Now, I don't want to, I can make it shiny with a little bit, as you can see there what I'm doing now, a little bit of silicone polish, but I will know that that will come back. So it's just something for you to think about. If you're particularly fussy, I suppose you could have that section painted on both sides, or maybe a professional buff and T-cut. Oh, it's coming up there. So that's the only thing, but it is 27 years old, so I think we'll forgive it that. Okay, so on the passenger side, I've shown you the gas cupboard. We've got the vents for the fridge. We've got the Fiorma F45 awning. We've got the pull-out step to get in the leisure door. On the rear, we've got a Fiorma 3-carry bike rack. The ladders, of course. This, in fact, has got a solar panel on there, and it's even working. In fact, you know what? Let's get Dennis the drone up and we'll show you the solar panel. Thanks for that, Dennis. Thanks for that flyover, showing you the roof and the solar panel. Okay, let's continue. So yes, you've got the 3-bike Fiorma on the rear. You've got the wind down steadies that can use the original Peugeot jack and brace to wind down. If you was on, I don't know, very unstable ground, you could put that down with maybe a surface flag or something. Typical Autosleeper to over-engineer things. So on the rear driver's side, we've got the standard Thetford cassette toilet. Just press that lever there. That cassette will come out here, and in here you can just use that to put the flush water in. So blue in the loo and pink for the stink, which is the caravanner's rhyme for the flush water. Mains hookup. There's even a mains hookup lead included inside. I've just put your new set of wheel trims on. A couple of wheel trims were letting it down, so it's just finished it off nicely. So yeah, we've got the Carver cassette here, so this will heat the hot water on mains as well as gas. But as I say, the habitation guy discovered that it wasn't working, the burner. It is 27 years old, so we've put a new gas burner in there, and that's fully operational now. We've got the fresh water inside. We'll have a quick look inside the driver's cab. In fact, you know what, folks? Let's go for a drive. Okay, let's start her up and go for a little drive. Seatbelt first. Ignition on, one set of heat to start the engine, heat the diesel injectors, off she goes. Select him first. This has got power steering, it's the 2.5 turbo diesel. We'll just wind the windows up. Yes, look at this, wind up windows. As I like to describe these particular models from this era as thready Flintstone mechanics. Very straightforward mechanicals, no electronics to go wrong. And we'll just turn right into the countryside and we can take her up to the national speed limit of 60 miles per hour on a single dual carriageway. Yeah, I've done nearly 200 miles in this particular one, so I know it drives well. The clutch is fine, acceleration, all the gears, no crunches, clunks, rattles, typical Autosleeper quality. The only things that seem to rattle in these older vehicles is your grill pan, so most people just wrap them up in a towel cloth. That's the oven and the grill pan. But other than that, okay, we're doing 30 mile an hour in fourth. We'll just go around the chicanes here and then we can accelerate through the gears into fifth. Steering wheel's in the centre. 36,700 miles, incredible. And it's all backed up by the government website with all the MOT history from new. Okay, we're just going to go around a blind bend now, and then I can accelerate through the gears. We'll just drop it down into third, and there we go. Whoa, yes, this does pull well. I can feel the turbo in full effect. Fourth gear there, we're into 50 mile an hour, 55. Wow, this is pulling well. Fifth speed, we're now at the national speed limit, 60 mile an hour. This must have felt really modern back in the day. 27 years old. So yeah, I repeat, I'll be happy to drive this anywhere in the United Kingdom myself. I'm providing you're happy. We can do the exchange, sort the paperwork out, and all I ask is a lift to the nearest train station. Okay, I'll show you around the continuation of the outside. Okay, back at base now, so I hope you enjoyed that driving section. I'll just pull the bonnet now. We'll have a quick look under the bonnet, and I know you're itching to get inside, so I'll be taking over the camera and I'll show you inside. So here we go. 1996, 27 years young, Peugeot Boxer, 2.5 turbo diesel, and as I say, I've just shown you on the driving, it does pull well. I drove it nearly 200 miles back and everything's fine. Say, there's the sticker for the timing belt change, so I'm starting to lean towards that is a 2.5, so it was changed at 25,000. So just to recap, on the weight we're on 3,200 kilograms, so you can drive this on an ordinary driving license. So the only question mark is whether the timing belt, how long ago, 20, in fact we can have a look through the, I never thought about that. Let's have a look on the MOT history and we'll find out when 25,000 miles it was completed, and that will give us a rough estimate of what year the timing belt was changed. So if you want that timing belt changed, just add £250 and I'll get that changed before collection or delivery. Okay, I think it's time to go inside. I'll take over the camera and I'll show you inside. So stepping inside, the very straightforward Autosleeper control panel, simply on and off there, and that will control everything in the back from the leisure battery. And you've got a button there, don't know if the microphone can pick up on that, and that's operating the water pump. This has just had a full habitation service, so everything is working. However, it is just sold. I was halfway through filming it and doing the outside video, just about to step inside. A lovely couple came from Blackpool Paid a deposit, instantly bought it, fell in love with it. Yeah, this one had only done 36,000 miles. It's wonderful. And you will get on the front seats, the front passenger side is normally a captain swivel. For some reason, they must have had an upgrade. Both the front seats swivel around. So this is the executive, the large two-side sofas. So you can remove the back sofa cushion, put the seats forward, bring that over, flop that into place and use the filling cushions here, and then that will create two large long single beds. Or there's two levers either side, pull those together and you will have an enormous queen size double bed. It's got a table there, there's another table in the wardrobe. You know me by now, I've changed all the buttons and bezels. Actually only seems to be a weak spot on the older Autosleepers. Everything's built to last. There's the small table, this particular one, the last owners left you the hookup cable, the table legs, thermal covers, further safety instructions inside there. It's got the Carver heater. We've got the control panel for the heating, central heating, as well as to heat the hot water on gas. Or there's a control panel in here, and that will heat the hot water on mains electric. You've got the handle there, the crank handle for the awning. To the rear kitchen, you've got the stoves, cooker and oven. Look how clean it is. 4 gas burner hob, grill, oven, kitchen sink, even a drainer board. They certainly don't make them like this anymore. What's this? A chopping board. More accessories. All important wine cabinet. I've even changed these for you. I think they're the original brandy glasses provided new from Autosleeper, and you've got the housing there for 3 bottles of wine. Fly nets, as well as the blackout blinds, all still operational. Just a handy trick on these Autosleepers, the larger ones, the amount of people that get them and panic, oh my lights are not working on 12 volts. That is the light that will only work on the mains. All Autosleepers have one light that is mains only, so that is mains only. But yeah, coming back to the matter in hand, some people panic, and what it is, someone's been messing with this button. So this button is a lazy button. If you sat down, you can press that button and override all the lights, so you don't have to get up and switch them off. However, because it's hidden behind the curtain, a lot of times that gets forgotten about. Kids or someone else can switch that button off, and then you can't get the 12 volt lights working. So that's just a handy tip to know of that override button there. But yeah, this is totally original. All the original Autosleeper curtains. Curtains to the front. Large, even a light inside there. Large over cab storage. Typical Autosleeper quality. All the wooden cupboards still fully functional and closing and opening just as they should do. Click clunk after all those years. Yeah, so as I say, a lady came while I was videoing this. She paid a large deposit and it's going to its new home shortly. But at least you can see for future that this is the quality that Autosleeper provide, and I'll be happy to answer any questions or give free advice. My name's Anthony Valentine, the Camper Nerd. 0798 526 1078, and I'm always on the hunt for very nice low mileage Autosleepers of this nature. Okay, I'll step outside and just finish the video off. Okay, I hope you enjoyed seeing inside this lovely 1996 Autosleeper Executive. So just to recap, this has got 11 months MOT. I've just had an engine service carried out. It's just had a full habitation service carried out, so everything is working as it should be. I'll be comfortable to drive this anywhere in the country. I'll personally deliver it after a £500 deposit. In fact, that's refundable. I can't say any more than that. That's even refundable if you're disappointed. I'll be happy to get the train back. All I ask is for a voluntary £100 contribution for my fuel and train. It is on sale on eBay with no reserve. That's fairer to everyone. I've never ended an auction early, so I'm not going to start now. As I say, if you like and subscribe to this video channel, the advert link is underneath the video. My name's Anthony Valentine, the Camper Nerd. You can contact me on campernerd.com or 0798 526 1078, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. Okay folks, I'll catch you on that next video shortly.